Dead by Daylight just dropped their April developer update, and as we know, of course, based on the roadmap they dropped during the last live, that the new PTB, which is going to bring us a brand new Survivor, including some other changes, is coming this Tuesday, April 15th. Now, let's take a look at the developer update and see what they actually have in store for us. The 8.7.0 update will be here before you know it, so let's take a look at the notable gameplay changes you can expect from next week's PTB, including improvements we recently shared a part of our quality of life initiative. You may notice the developer update, we haven't included crunchy numbers associated with certain changes. Without context of the PTB to dive into right now, specific value changes can be difficult to contextualize in the form of a blog. So stay tuned to PTB patch notes and we'll share the precise values that things are changing coming soon. The first thing was, of course, we saw the new quest system in the live. This is a major update and part of the big part of the update itself. New added quest menu to centralize and all quest-related content in one place. This replaces daily rituals, tomes, challenges, event tomes. Quests are organized into distinct groups, including daily quests, rift quests, and event quests. Quests do not need to be selective to considered active. All available quests are eligible for completion at all times. Upon completion, players receive quest rewards automatically without needing to return to the quest menu, and added a milestones quest which reward players for completing progressively higher amounts of common in-game actions, for example, hooking survivors. Add the ability to pin multiple quests for easy reference in the lobby and match details screen in-game so you can actually check them while playing for a change. Quest notifications can be toggled on or off via the graphics menu. Updated verbiage in the game to use the term quest instead of ritual or challenge. Dev note, if you caught our latest live stream, you kind of know what's up. If not, here's the recording. You can go there right on the forums. And our attention behind the system, win or lose, we want trials to feel even more rewarding for players, making in-game tasks and rewards easier to engage with. What that means is that you will be able to complete multiple quests per trial. You can pin quests to easily reference them in game. Rewards are unlocked automatically to minimize the amount of time you need to spend in menus, amongst other things. Check things off your to-do list and you should feel snappy and rewarded. And that's the feeling we're aiming for. Along with that, the archive, the tomes, and the rift changes new. Extend the number of levels of the deep rift and increase the number of available outfit variants within it. Updated the final rift tier following the deep rift to act as a repeatable source of blood points. Change. We moved access to the archives from the lobby menu to the bottom screen menu. Change. All tome lore in the compendium is now unlocked for all players. Unchanged. All existing tome challenges can still be completed for blood points and their page completion rewards. Note, they will not be used in the quest system, meaning they must be activated one at a time like previously. Alongside the new quest system, we've adjusted some of the game's other menu features with the Rift. We're really excited about how quests will make progression more streamlined. Are happy to share that we're adding even more content into the deep Rifts to spice up those levels. While the archives and compendium will remain accessible in-game, Rift progression moving forward will be handled throughout the quest menu, so you'll likely see less of the legacy spaces. As a fitting way to show our respect for them, previous tomes and their challenge will remain available to you to work through, and all lore is unlocked as you walk down that memory lane. Perks preview in lobby. This is a medium update. New. Added a widget highlighting a player's own perks in the pregame lobby. Newly unlocked survivors and killers come pre-equipped with a perk in their first slot. Dev note, there's a lot of info that newer players face when opening the game, so we want to highlight the importance of perks for them. This widget uses visual effect to let players know if they have unused perk slots, making it easier for them to jump in the menu and single click. Pre-equipped a perk for the newly unlocked characters also helps players ease into the game, ensuring they won't be at a disadvantage in their first trial missing the perks menu. Now, this is primarily, I think, because I expect a huge influx come the anniversary with FNAF coming. Pre-equipped items and add-ons new. Newly unlocked survivors come pre-equipped with a small set of items and add-ons, as well as some extra things in their inventory. Newly unlocked killers come with a pre-equipped small set of add-ons, as well as some extras in their inventory. Dev notes, similar to above, we look at the future of Daylight, and it's important to re-evaluate players' first steps within the game. It's not always clear what they should be checking, and newly unlocked characters load out before entering a trial. Giving these items and add-ons to newly unlocked characters allows us to highlight the basics of characters' kits, giving players something to use in their first trials. Unhook spam prevention. New, each survivor can attempt to unhook a survivor 3 times. On the next attempt, they cannot cancel this interaction. New, each survivor's individual unhook attempt count resets when the hooked survivor exits the hook state. Dev note, it's not lost on us that unhooking can be used by survivors to grieve others. While we know there could be a strategic reason to cancel an unhook, this isn't sometimes something that should occur over and over. By setting a limit to the actions, it becomes interruptible. Our goal is to ensure well-meaning players have the flexibility to change their tactics on the fly while also preventing others from using this action for grieving purposes. Improve skill check safety net. New, added an additional window of time in which each skill check will be nullified when letting go of an action as the skill check pops up. Dev note, we've all been aware you get off a generator just a fraction too late and boom, you triggered a failed skill check. As a result of the feedback, we've added a slightly extended grace period of letting go the generator. This should reduce the frustration of rogue skill checks, alerting the killer without being so generous that you can't be careless with your actions. I think we've all been there for that one. Like, you stand up, you get off a generator, and right as you let go, the skill check hits. There's literally nothing you can do to stop it. It's going to blow. It's going to lose generator regression. It's going to alert the killer. So this is a pretty good one. We have some killer updates. A minor update first. A change, decrease dog chase command vault speed, and change, increase blood point rewards for all deviousness scoring events. Dev note, while vaulting Snug feels a little fast given his animation plays out, this can feel off and leave survivors with very little time to react. We decrease Snug's vault speed slightly to better match his animation while giving survivors a little more flexibility when being chased around pallets. We've also seen your feedback that the Houndmaster's blood point rewards needs a little buff. We've doubled the reward values of all her deviant scores events to help bring her in line. So a little bit of a nerf on Snug and an increase in blood points. So that's what they did to the Houndmaster. We have some status effect updates next. Haste and hindered stacking. Haste no longer stacks with other haste effects. Hindered no longer stacks with other hindered effects. Updated status effects. Widgets to display current haste and hindered values. This can be disabled in the in-game options. Updated select perk descriptions to change the base movement. Adjustments to haste or hindered. And finally, introduce small buffs to perks which previously relied on stacking. Dev note, historically, status effects like haste and hindered, as well as other movement speed changes, have led to circumstances where certain perk combos made for this and hope anyone ended up far more powerful than they intended. By streamlining these effects, you'll only ever move as fast or as slow as the highlighted haste and hindered effect currently active. Note, the highest value of these two effects will still interact with each other. Our intention is to limit the instances of overtuned combos while making the effects easier to understand, especially as welcome new players to the fog. Stay tuned for PTB patch notes on the specifics. Okay. Perk update. The only thing I'm seeing is Pentimento. Change. When the Tome is rekindled, survivors' healing and repair speeds are reduced. This effect is increased for each additional rekindled totem. All 5 totems are rekindled simultaneously. Totems are permanently blocked by the entity. Change. Survivors cursed by this perk, the rekindled totems are within a small radius. Change. Hex Pentimento no longer reduces recovery speed from being downed or gate opening speed. Dev note, it's no secret that Hex Pentimento repair speed debuff is the strongest effect and main draw. With this change, we moved away from giving the full power of this debuff at one tome. Instead, gradually increasing healing and repair debuffs gives the effect more gradual power. This preserves its focus on slowing progression without being too dominant at one totem. As far as our reading, our goal is to help support solo players who don't have the benefit of teammates to help them with totem call-outs. And that's what we're looking at for this PT. We haven't seen anything on the upcoming Survivor, which we know is still coming. They confirmed that in the live update. So we'll see the Survivor. We'll see their perks. Probably in the patch notes, which might drop Monday, but it might not drop all the way until Tuesday when the PTP goes live. I'm excited to see what they do with the Survivor. And then, of course, coming the following month is the anniversary. It's a very high speed, high level of amount of stuff. Blood Moon, anniversary, Chaos Shuffle coming back at the end of this month, a new killer in Kaneki this month, a new Survivor next month, and then, of course, finally the anniversary bringing FNAF. So there's a lot of stuff going on in Dead by Daylight over these 3 months. And this is what we can expect on the brand new PTB coming this Tuesday. As always, thanks for watching, and later, man.